So after all of that, I have decided I will not be boxing the whole frame. I'll use the roll cage for frame support, but with one of those in, I've got to do the other side. At least I've got something a little stronger on the cross member for the transmission, so we're gonna roll with that. As you can see, I still got to do the underside holes, but I'm wearing a t-shirt and I'm already tired of slag bouncing off me. And I'm not worried about every little finish. This isn't body work. It's gonna get undercoated once I get everything done. So it's good enough, and I'm mad enough that I'm going to stop with an 18-inch piece, and then just gotta do that 18-inch piece there. So we'll get after it. Shutting down the shop for the night. Kids are getting on the school schedule, so we had to put them down to bed at 8 and get teeth brushed and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm pretty excited because now that I know the formula on that right side frame rail for my transmission pan or my transmission cross member, it should be pretty straightforward. Probably won't put that on video since it's pretty much the same thing y'all are going to see in this video. But I got to thinking, Matt Heine said something in his video about wearing safety equipment when he is grinding and metal. I've had people in the shop and they say, how do you weld in shorts and a t-shirt? I always wear gloves because you never know when you're going to rest your knuckle on something really hot. But you won't see me welding in shorts and a t-shirt when it's cold outside. It's so stinking hot right now. When I shut the doors and the fan and everything so that my welder doesn't off gas, you get moister and oyster out here. And it's just probably gonna kill me for saying that. But anyway, I got a layer of sweat so thick that it's called the Leidenfrost effect. And I thank old Professor Gilbert for that. He taught that in the physics class. But basically, if you take a piece of metal, you heat it up really, really hot, and then put droplets of water on it, what happens is that water creates a layer of vapor underneath it before it actually makes contact. So it never actually touches the metal. It's floating on a layer of steam. Well, the reverse is true in that liquid stitching material called welding slag is molten magma basically, and when you got a layer of sweat on your skin, it bounces off. So 99.9% of the time, when they hit me, I don't even feel them. They're there, but they don't bother me. But every once in a while, even when you're wearing gloves, you'll get one down in the glove. You can't get your glove off fast enough, and boy, it'll cauterize right through a couple layers of skin for you. So in the winter, I'll wear long sleeves and pants because I'm not sweating in the shop as much. But anyway, I was talking about how Project Lykos, I would reveal some of the name to you guys as time went on. Well, Lykos in Greek and Hebrew means wolf. And so anyway, it's gonna be a wolf in sheep's clothing. People never really knew what it was in high school. They never really knew what it was when I was in the military. What kind of car is that? What kind of car is that? So it's gonna be the wolf in sheep's clothing. And I went down to Texas this weekend, visit Doug. He just had surgery, so keep him in your prayers. He's in recovery. He's the one that got me into cars and stereos and stuff. But anyway, I had about 11 hours of drive time between there and back. And this love of cars is kind of a mental disorder almost in a way, because you always want to work on them. When you can't work on them, you think about it. When you can't think about it, you dream about it. When you wake up and you can't work on it, think about it, or dream about it, you want to be working on it. So anyways, I had some time to think about it. I'm thinking I'm going to shoot for a target weight. I'd love to see 2850. I don't know if that's going to happen. Been reading up on the SCCA, NHRA rules for cage thickness, minimum tubing diameter. and I don't know if I'll be able to hit 2800. I'm thinking I'm probably going to come in at probably 2950, especially being that I'm going to use an iron block Chevy instead of the aluminum LS. But either way, it'll make enough power to scoot that down the road pretty quick. And so my dad was a drag racer, and drag racing's fun, but my dog is needing some love. He was a drag racer, had a 1965 fastback Mustang with a 351 Cleveland in it. And while drag racing's fun and I've done it, going straight for 10 to 12 seconds and then waiting your turn to go again just ain't enough racing for me. That's why I race dirt bikes and cross country, because you get an hour and a half race plus a lap a lot of times, depending on when you go through the gate. But anyway, studying up on cage requirements, I had 11 hours in my head to think about engine size, rotating assemblies, cam specs, head selection, all that good stuff. Came up with an idea what I want for a target weight, 2800, but we'll see. It's gonna be tough. But anyway, I'm about to call it quits for the night. Matt, thanks for putting out a couple videos over the weekend while I was driving. I couldn't get nothing done, and I just had a couple hours today. I had to catch up on some mowing, got about 10 acres done, and had a few minutes, but the right side works, so the left side's not far off. So we'll see y'all, and Sprocket will see you too.